Okay? So it says, let the wicked forsake his way. This is the 7th verse of the 55th chapter of Isaiah. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon them. Huh? And so, the Holy Quran says, their parable is as the parable of one who kindles a fire, incites an insurrection, but when it illumines all around him, Allah takes away their light of understanding and leaves them in ignorance, in darkness. They cannot see what to do next. Deaf spiritually, dumb spiritually, and blind, so they return not, as they was told to return to the right way, return to the Lord, and he will abundantly pardon. Huh? Didn't I tell everybody? I don't care what you've been doing. All I want to know is how you acted after I spoke to you. And if you, as the Prophet Muhammad told him, he said, if you meet Allah on the day of judgment with sins, the weight of which is equal to the weight of the earth, but have not associated anything or anyone with Allah, Allah will meet you with an equal amount of forgiveness. That's what Prophet Muhammad said. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in the Theology of Time, he said, Allah, he will not hold us accountable for what we have done in the past. He said, let's just go from here. Huh? He said, because I myself was not Elijah Muhammad in them days. And I'm sure glad that book won't be shown to me. That's what he said. What is it now? We good? Okay. So, it also says, or they are like abundant rain from the cloud, in which is darkness, and thunder and lightning. They put their fingers in their ears because of the thunder peal, for fear of death. And Allah encompasses the disbelievers. Yeah, they don't want to hear me because every time they hear me, they find a flame in wait for them. They find that everything they got on their mind and everything they've been planning, every time I speak, I'm teaching on it. As if I was sitting right there in the room with them. Huh? And it says, the lightning almost takes away their sight. Whenever it shines on them, they walk in it. And when it becomes dark to them, they stand still. And if Allah had pleased, he would have taken away their hearing and their sight. Surely, Allah is possessor of power, knowledge over all things. That's because all things was delivered unto me of my Father. And no man know who the Son is but the Father, neither any man the Father but the Son, and he to whom the Son will reveal him. The truth is all around us, but the truth is veiled under the physical creation, unless you know how to observe and pay attention, and then the truth is revealed. You know what, these bodies here that we have, they was made for one purpose, is to be the temple of truth. That's why we have a brain that's so small you can hold it in your hand. And yet, it's like the universe. You can't fill it up. The more you create and make, the more space is created to make and create more. So all praise is due to Allah. Our minds, there's no limit to what we can learn. That's how you know who we are. All other creatures are limited. We are not. So, and it says, "O men, serve your Lord, who created you," meaning who raised you, who taught you, "and those before you, so that you may guard against evil." Yes. If you put on the whole armor of God, you believe in all of the Holy Scriptures, and you can guard yourself against evil. It says, "Who made the earth a resting place for you, and the heaven a structure, and sends down rain from the clouds," sends down truth from the Holy Scriptures to you, "then brings forth with it fruits to sustain you, works that are honorable, that you can sustain yourself in this world that you're living in, and get you into a position to prepare yourself for the hereafter." And it says, so do not set up rivals to Allah while you know. Don't you purposely set up no equal or no rival to Allah. You always remember who's first, and Allah will put you where you put him. Do you understand? Okay. You put Allah last, he put you last. You put Allah first, Allah put you first. "And if you are in doubt as to that which we have revealed to our servant, then produce a chapter like it, and call on your helpers besides Allah if you are truthful." I mean, certainly anything that one man can do, another man can do. But anything Allah does, only Allah can do it. Hey, you haven't seen no books equal to the Holy Scriptures. Look at you. As I go through your Constitution, I can explain your Constitution. You can't explain the Scriptures. And I even if I don't explain it, it's other men who can. Do you understand? Ain't no other man can explain the Holy Scriptures. You looking at the only one that Allah gave that authority to. And if that wasn't so, I wouldn't be able to get away with saying that out here in the public in front of every human being that is got an internet. Now, how do you explain that? Explain that away. How am I tricking people? You mean I can stand up here and tell you that I'm the only man that understands the Holy Scriptures, and it's a trick involved in that. That's why ain't nobody saying nothing. Well, let's see you do it. Now, let's go into some of the teachings here. Well, we went through Farrakhan, but just a quick little refresher. I don't like to leave no stone unturned. So we go over here to where he confessed. And so you would know that you didn't hear me say so much as he's a hypocrite. He said it.
That very day I got up, I cried. I said, oh, brother, I've been a hypocrite. And
now that's plain. He got up and cried and said he'd been a hypocrite. Huh? The hypocrites are what? What's his name? Forger of lies, who hid himself. That's why the messenger, he said, I want you to know I have one of my greatest helpers here. He said, come on out here where the people can do. You hiding back there behind the sycamore tree for. Now you see why he said he was hiding back there. Huh? Yeah. I mean, I don't make up stuff. I'm going to let you hear these things. And he didn't know why the messenger was laughing, because he thought the messenger didn't see him. Even when the messenger told him that he saw him. He said, so that when he turns hypocrite on me, what that mean? You know, a lemon, let's talk about a lemon, or apple, or any fruit, or flower. You know what the term nip it in the bud mean, don't you? We good? I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You notice when you look at a rose